freaked out that there's, because it's been one hell of a week. Freaked out that there are spiders here, and you know how much I dislike spiders. I think you can tell we are at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is not the second channel, so obviously on here I'm not really gonna put any of that content, which I haven't even vlogged in a while. I'm actually sitting at the entrance of X2, which is my favorite ride here at the park. I wanted to just kind of catch you up with this past week and a half. It's been one hell of a week. Last week was Valentine's Day. We did end up going to Dave & Buster's, dressed up, wanted to look cute, and also had a drink because, you know, I really don't drink that much. So it felt good to have a drink. And we also brought April. It was good. She sat in her stroller, but it was really noisy in there, which she's not really used to. She was like burying her head in the stroller. Did end up winning her like a couple of prizes. And overall it was a really good night. Now the next day I did vlog, so we'll cut to that. Belated happy Valentine's, by the way. Hope that you had a good Valentine's, no matter what you did. If it was self-care, if you just chilled, barely ever drank. I think it was like a Long Island. Girl, let me tell you, couldn't really taste the alcohol, but that shit crept up on me. Oh my gosh, so faded. It was nice just to get out and like spend a few hours, play some games. Won April a prize, a couple of prizes actually. I think one of them is in her car seat. Let me see if I can get it. So these are one of the toys. It says Miss Puppy. I think it's, what is this, LOL surprise. There's a little stuffed animal for her. And yeah, I came home last night. My head was kind of pounding. Went to sleep, woke up this morning and just felt amazing. Like I had the best sleep last night. Anyway, this morning had a follow-up foot appointment. If you've been here for a while, then you know, was it like a year or two ago, did have a foot injury, and I've been going to follow-up appointments. So we had to go to that. Probably have to come back again next month, another follow-up. But yeah, that was basically like Valentine's Day and how today is starting. We have just one little errand to run. We have to be home in less than an hour because therapy is at 11. I try not to do too many things on a Thursday because therapy, at times depending on the topic, it can be a little bit, not overwhelming, but it just mentally, it can be a lot. So I try not to fill up my schedule. And then here we are today, which is Friday. Yeah, this past week, it was a tough one. Of course, I am still grieving, and I'm not going to portray my life as, you know, everything's roses and like, oh, like everything's good all the time, because it's not. Realistically, yeah, with April, she has been helping, but even still, I do have my bad days, which is okay. And I think it's good to acknowledge also the bad days because it's realistic. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings and we all have our good and bad days. And this week has been a bad one for me, honestly. Important dates that are approaching quickly that I have to think about, and it's not something that I can just push to the side because we gotta do those things. Plus the weather, since it's been raining here in Southern California, it has not been helping. It's been rainy, gloomy, just awful weather, and you know how much I prefer hot summer, humid, 103-degree weather compared to like rainy weather. So it did have a lot to do with it, and I'm just grateful that the sun's been out the past couple days because it puts a smile on my face and it just overall brightens my mood. And you know, I took advantage of it today, and so here I am at the park, which obviously I'm not going to bring April here, but if ever there was a chance, I'm just like saying, like, I wish I could take her here. I'd be like, come on honey, let's go on X2. Poor thing, she would be traumatized from it. I've been meaning to film, and I had things written down that I wanted to film, but when I just start to feel a certain way about things, it's like, it's a big halt. Like, I just can't. I can't, and I won't. It's good to acknowledge when you're having bad days, and you just need to pause, you know, deal with it. And as much as I would love to just like put on a fake smile and just film a beauty video, I think I also need to be honest with myself and know when I start to feel that way, that I just need to step back from it, which is okay. This is like the first time in years where I just haven't been consistent with uploading. Like, I'm trying with the uploading, but it's just not like before where I was consistently uploading something. Even if it was just like twice a week, once a week, at least there was something up on the channel. But now I'm trying to get back to a normal schedule. But then again, there are those days where I just need to listen and deal with what I'm feeling. Getting back to my old self. I don't think I look like as terrible as before, because yeah, at one point, girl, I could not even stand editing some of those things because I could just see the way how the eyes looked. It just wasn't me at all. It didn't have like that Christine sparkle. I don't know. I think you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it just wasn't me. And now I can smile and like be happy, enjoy like the good times. But when the bad times come around, we just have to like halt it. And I think it's okay to do that. Sorry, I'm like feeling like shit is crawling on me right now. But yeah, anyway, today it was a good day here at the park. Went on a few rides. We enjoyed the sunshine, the vitamin D, and I'm talking about vitamin D for the sun. The park's gonna close in a little bit, so I'm gonna try to hit up one more ride. But tomorrow we'll be doing something, and we'll also be vlogging. Have you ever felt like you had a whole bunch of time to get ready and then realize, shit, it is already almost 3 and you have to meet your friend who is also your former co-worker from the doctor's office for happy hour sushi. That's exactly what happened today. That's why we are looking like this. It's okay, at least we threw on some lashes, did the hair a bit, at least look like we didn't roll out of bed. Sushi was good. Now we're gonna get a dessert, which technically isn't gonna be a dessert because I gave up all sweets for Lent. It's okay, honey. It's okay, mommy's here. So we got a taro with boba. Got a matcha tea, which hopefully this doesn't break my sweets, which I gave up for Lent because the guy said that it's not very sweet. We are finally home. Oh, April, honey, are you okay? She was super chill today. She was such a good little girly. Even at the sushi restaurant, she was just sitting in her stroller. She went to sleep, not even like a little whine or cry. She was really, really good. She actually just woke up from a nap. And just don't mind that the energy level is down right now. It's because I'm kind of tired since we've been out the whole afternoon. She loves like going out and just being with mommy, huh? She's needy, which is my fault. But I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with her being needy because I'm definitely needy too when it comes to her. Something I forgot to mention, which is also a really big milestone for April, is that she had her first grooming. Yes, you, honey. She had her first grooming at PetSmart the other week. And she was super, oh my goodness, April, she was so calm. But when I saw her on the table, I didn't even recognize her because she looked like a big fluff ball. I've never seen her that fluffy. She was very, very, very good. She let them file her nails. She took a bath. They only groomed her by her eyes because she does have the tear staining, which is inevitable, and you will see it because of her fur color. So they just shaved that part off, but everything else, they just basically bathed her, blow dried her. We do, by the way, we give her a bath every week. And she was so good for them. She like just sat there. She didn't give them a hard time. She didn't whine. She wasn't resisting. Even when they were like using the clippers by her eyes. No, she was just like super chill, super calm. Like, let me enjoy this experience. She was such a good little girly. Of course, now her fur just went back to looking like this. Abby was saying this part right here looks kind of like alfalfa from the Little Rascals, right? Which is okay. And I'm glad that she also let them put a bow in her hair, which I would love to do. I don't know, I've tried to do it and she was just not having it. Glad that I'm ending this vlog on a positive note, since the past week and a half has been a roller coaster of emotions. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for joining me for this vlog. Thank you for also being here on this journey with us. Hope you have an amazing, wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next vlog.